Every battle ultimately is a spiritual battle. And our enemy is not passive. He is not fair. He is active and deceptive. He has designs and strategies. Consequently, we need a strategy as well. Today we're looking at this powerful promise found in Romans 16 and verse 20. The God who brings peace will soon defeat Satan and give you power over him. Well, the thought of the picnickers doesn't surprise us. The people weren't the first nor the last to pack a meal and set out for a Sunday afternoon excursion. After all, it was a sunny day in July. And even in 1861, Washington, D.C. was crowded and busy. A trip to the countryside would be nice. No, it wasn't the picnic baskets that made this entourage notable. It is where they were going to unpack them. They were going to a battlefield. Washingtonians rode horses and buggies to Manassas to witness Union soldiers bring an end to what they considered to be a short rebellion. Their intent was to sit on blankets and eat their chicken and cheer from a distance. One soldier described them as a throng of sightseers, but it wasn't long before reality rushed in. The sound of gunfire, the sight of blood, and the screams of wounded soldiers, the people soon realized this was no picnic. Fathers grabbed children, husbands called for their wives. They jumped into the wagons, they jumped onto horses. Some were caught in a stampede of retreating Union troops. One spectator, a congressman from New York, he strayed too close to the combat. He was caught by Confederate soldiers and spent 6 months in a Richmond prison. That was the last time any onlookers took a picnic basket to a battlefield. Or was it? Could it be that we make the same mistake? Could it be that we are under the same false assumption? Is it possible that we do today what the Washingtonians did then? You see, according to the Bible, there's a war raging. Ephesians 6 puts it this way: our fight is not against people on earth, but against the rulers and authorities and the powers of this world's darkness, against the spiritual powers of evil in the heavenly world. That is why you need to put on God's full armor. Then on the day of evil, you will be able to stand strong. And when you have finished the whole fight, you will still be standing. So stand strong with the belt of truth tied around your waist and the protection of right living on your chest. On your feet, wear the good news of peace to help you stand strong. And also use the shield of faith with which you can stop all the burning arrows of the evil one. We are in a battle, and we must take it seriously. A battle not of flesh and blood, but of the Spirit, more real than anything we see in the natural. So do not enter this battle with a picnic basket. Do not think you can fight the enemy alone. Heed the words of Scripture and put on God's full armor so that you are prepared for battle and can stand strong on the battlefield. The Apostle Paul envisions a Roman soldier suiting up for battle. The seasoned infantryman knows better than to saunter onto the battlefield wearing nothing but a robe and sandals. He takes care to prepare. Belt, armor, shield, sword. He takes every weapon into the conflict. For not one is unimportant. Take the belt, leave the helmet, lose your head. Take the sword, forget the shield. You're vulnerable to an arrow. Take the shoes, forget your sword, and well, you better just run. A soldier must suit up and be prepared. So must we. Dare we saunter into the day with no protection? Dare we wander into enemy territory with no weapon? Not if we want to stand strong. Every battle ultimately is a spiritual battle. And our enemy is not passive. He is not fair. He is active and deceptive. He has designs and strategies. Consequently, we need a strategy as well. For that reason, though we walk in the flesh, we do not war according to the flesh. For the weapons of our warfare are not carnal, but they're mighty in God for pulling down strongholds. So who is our enemy? The one who turned on God, deceived Adam and Eve, and threatens our hearts today. the one who comes to steal and kill and destroy. Satan, he is our enemy. But take heart. We have a promise that we can hold on to in the midst of the battle. Romans 16 and verse 20. The God who brings peace will soon defeat Satan and give you power over him.